Hey everybody, welcome back to microbeerreviews.com. Tonight we've got the Bell's Brewery Hopslam Ale Double IPA 2019. Comes in this can that is very sought after. Typically these hit the shelves. It's a limited release and everyone flocks to the bottle shop to grab these guys. This year, I think it was $18 for the 4-pack. It's been around for many years. Over the years, every version is a little bit different. This year, you're looking at ABVs of 10%. Again, this is one of those IPAs that are marketed and touted as drink fresh as soon as possible. This one was packaged 3 weeks ago, 2019. So the beauty of this beer is it's heavily hopped. It's got 6 different hops in it. It's got a bunch of Simcoe hops in it. It talks about how they do the different varieties. It says culminating in a massive dry hop complex schedule. They select specific hops for their aromatic qualities, for a pungent grapefruit and stone fruit floral note combination. A generous malt bill and a solid dollop of honey provide just enough body to keep the balance in check, resulting in a drinkable rendition of a double IPA. So what I will I've reviewed several of these on my YouTube channel. This is an IPA with a lot of honey in it, and over the years, they've talked a lot about the local honey growers out of Michigan that they've utilized. Every year, there's different varying selections in the hops, which some they keep kind of private, but this is a what I call a honey-driven double IPA on the limited release side. So I haven't cheated. I haven't had this one yet. I normally don't do that. I usually grab it, and that night or the next night I try to check out what this year's rendition is all about. And I made a mistake. Earlier I said it was a 4-pack. It's a 6-pack. So over the years, so I remember 5, 6, 7 years ago, you would walk in to a craft bottle shop and they would say you're allowed 1 can. I remember those days. You could have 1, and that was all you could have. So at least now, much towards the trend of craft brewing, volumes are getting bigger. But this is what I remember. It's got a nice kind of golden color to it. It's got the honey backbone to it, a little bit of carbonation, perfectly filtered, perfectly white, frothy, foamy head on it. So the aroma this year, quite honestly, is pretty lacking. There's not much to it. You can smell a little bit of sweetness, a little bit of some hops are coming up, but nothing real specific. You can smell a little bit of the grapefruit. Quite honestly, that's a very bland aroma compared to what it normally is, but we don't buy these for what they smell like. We buy them for what they taste like. So, cheers. Let's get in the glass. All right. Wow. So this is going to be a longer beer review than I anticipated. This is what I think where I think craft brewing is going the wrong direction. So this is nothing spectacular. There's some sweetness in there from the honey. You can definitely taste it's very drinkable. It's got a nice finish to it. You can taste some hops in there. Nothing is very pronounced. Like you can't say it's Simcoe or it's Pacific Northwest or it's Galaxy or it's Citra or Mosaic. It's just kind of just plain Jane, middle of the road. There's nothing exciting about it at all. The sugar sweetness dissipates really quickly. It's nothing like it used to be in the past in terms of the honey backbone that it had. One year, I vividly remember, and this is probably going back 5 or 6 years, there was so much honey. It was almost too much. I remember a neighbor of mine said it tastes like diesel fuel, and it was because of the massive amounts of honey that were in there. Now I realize honey and diesel fuel aren't the same thing, but he just said this is way too much that should be in a beer. This is the polar opposite. There's nothing there that's extremely pronounced or exciting on any level at all. I mean, this is a middle of the road beer. The aroma's not very good. I'm going to give it one more shot, but I mean, this is like Lagunitas IPA, which is a great beer, but I mean, you can get that all day long for a 12-pack for $18. And it's so, I would equate this to something like Stone and Joy by, I remember, again, same thing. Limited release came out. You had to literally go the day it was released. There was a small batch that was coming off the truck, and if you didn't know the owner of the store, you weren't going to get one. And Hopslam used to be that way, and this is nothing at all like it used to be. It's still a good beer. It's still brewed well, but it is nowhere near the quality and the crazy flavor that it used to be. I honestly would not buy this again this year. I mean, this is. I'll use the word pathetic compared to what it used to be. It's a drastic difference from what it was 5 years ago. And it was a great beer 5 years ago. And for the money and for the small batch availability, I would have run to the store all day long to get it, but not for this one. So we rated beers from 1 and 5. I mean, I'd give it a 3, and that's being kind of nice. It's just there's nothing here compared to what it used to be, which is very disappointing. It's not what I anticipated at all. But that's why I started this beer review channel. This is your money. Would I still buy a six pack of it this year? Yes, but I would not have the expectations even close to what I would have had 5 years ago. So if you've tried it, tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me if I'm right. Leave comments on our YouTube channel. Hopslam 2019, I guess is what we'll call this. Huge disappointment from an oldie but very goodie, and from a brewery that I've had a lot of good beers from. It's just not what it used to be, and that kind of stinks. But it's the way it works. So again, leave comments. If you haven't already, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Appreciate you watching. If you haven't already, just remember we upload all the time, and we'll see you again real soon. Cheers.